Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Look like Al Haymon starting to lose his superpowers. Let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. And it's being said that Deontay Wilder, it's not, obviously we talked about it already, walking away. Could just be posturing about walking away from PBC and fielding offers for the Francis Ngannou fight because the money wasn't right with for the Andy Ruiz fight. No, somebody said that Stephen Espinoza, I didn't see it, I'm just going off somebody saying Espinoza denied the report. But Deontay been talking real spicy about Al, saying that, you know, what they gonna do, you know, for him speaking his mind. He don't need to fight again, and, you know, they're gonna do shelf me, I got enough money. You know, he want to help out the next crop of fighters, you know, figure this out. He been sneak this and Al for a minute, bro. They been beefing for a while, bro. So, you know, people trying to tell me that he was talking about Al. He was talking about Al, and he wasn't talking about, you know, talking about Bob and not talking about Al, and our niggas quiet. Talking about they gotta wait weeks or months to get their paychecks and all that type of stuff, and he want to be the voice of change. And when the fight is done, when the fighter's done fighting, they deserve to get, you know, they deserve to get paid right after the fight. And they don't deserve to wait. And now the brothers are starting to lead. Now Danny Jacobs left. You know what I'm saying? Danny Jacobs said Al's still part of the team, but Danny Jacobs was one of a few brothers that was allowed to leave. But for one Danny Jacobs, there have been a few non-black fighters that have been allowed to leave. You got Danny, but then you got Hugo, who was allowed to leave. Then you got Jesse Vargas, who was allowed to leave. You got Mikey Garcia, who was allowed to leave and come. You got Andy Ruiz, who was allowed to leave and come. You got Sergey Derevchenko, who was allowed to leave and get the bag versus the zone. So we can go on and on about the number of guys who was allowed to leave and go. We can go on and on. So, like I continue to say, bro, Adrian Broner then started a trend. You know, but, you know, Bernard Hopkins was kind of, you know, Adrian Broner kind of tipped it off, and Bernard Hopkins was the one that jumped it off, you know, let everybody know what it was. Now, it's not that we working together. They have no choice. They got to get paid. And if, you know, a species is need to survive, it's going to do what it has to do to survive. So, you know, if Al Haymon want to stop me from fighting and whiteball and blackball my name, it don't matter at this point. I'm not making no money regardless. I'm not making no money regardless, bro. So I got to take a chance to go get what's mine. And at the end of the day, it sounded about right. You know, they keep pushing the Keith and Spence fight back for what? Now that Wilder and Ruiz out the way, and all of a sudden, they in talks to fight Terrence Crawford. Now he want to move his feet and make this Ryan Garcia Tank fight. Now he want to move his feet because he know he in trouble. And shouldn't Ryan Garcia be looking to do him a favor? Terrence shouldn't be looking to do him a favor. Deontay shouldn't be looking to do no favors. Just as Fulton got the hell on and gonna fight on ESPN, shouldn't be looking to do Al Haymon no favors. Do what's best for y'all. Yeah, he overpaid y'all at a point in time, but guess what? He did more than made that money back off y'all ass. Somebody said Espinoza in the interview he did with Chicken Talk, he talked about how they do give advances and tax those advances. That's part of boxing. It was funny when Pacquiao was getting advances from Bob Arum, and people was laughing at Manny Pacquiao for getting advances. Remember that? People was laughing at Manny Pacquiao for getting advances off Bob. People, Pacquiao got to get advances from Bob. And Bob taxing them. Al been doing it, bro. How you think they can survive off one fight check a year? Ain't nobody really comfortable fighting like that. So you know, ain't nobody comfortable with that predicament. Trust me. Ain't none of them comfortable with fighting once a year and getting a check, and then you gotta wait on the money coming every month. So like the money ain't even coming in a lump sum. You gotta wait for the money to come. Wait for the money to come. And that's the plan. I'm gonna overpay him right now. I'm gonna get my money back. He probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably he probably done made more than his money back off them, off the taxing them with the advances and stuff. But he ain't as powerful as he once was, and he trying to keep everything in house. And his model was not sustainable in the sport of boxing. You got to make big fights, and he wasn't willing to make the big fights on his side of the street. He wasn't willing to go mingle with other people to make the big fights. And like I said, he irritated the people in the music industry, and he irritating people in the boxing industry. And everybody want him gone. From the fighters to the executives to the networks. I mean, shit, he done made his money. He probably, he invested in what, Clearwater or Channel 1 radio, whatever. And that's why he got to move the way he do. It ain't that, people looking just to serve him with papers. People probably literally looking to serve him literally with them hollows. You never know. You never know. But yeah, it's all starting to slip away. You can't have the money. You can't have the power, don't have the money. Because they never respect you as a black man in this industry to begin with. So you never had the respect. They had to tolerate you. It's different between being respected and being tolerated. And he squalls every penny out of everybody that been in boxing. He squalls every penny. But it ain't like everybody else going strong neither. The last dash to the finish line, ain't nobody else running strong. Everybody running on empty. See that DAZN schedule? Who give a hell about that? You see Top Rank, they trying to make the biggest fights they can so that ESPN can continue to invest time into them. And money into them. So ain't nobody going strong in this race. Everybody need each other. And the sooner they figure that out, that everybody need each other, the better. The better. So, of course, when you ain't got the money, now you're not about to have a network. Now your highest grossing fighter in Deontay Wilder looking to leave, and they could deny it all they want. He been talking super reckless about Al for a minute now. Excuse me. Real reckless, real greasy. Now he said we got to get these fighters paid. Like, damn, who are you, the fucking boxing coalition? So shit, like I said before. When you start going to the media about him and speaking, we know who he's speaking about. AB said, I gotta do what I gotta do. Even Floyd got the fuck on. Nobody really paying attention to that. Floyd stopped fucking with him. Floyd off doing his own thing. Floyd more active than he ever been with Al Haymon. Floyd out here got exhibitions after exhibitions set up. He played the little brother from the UK. He cut him some money, cut out Ellerby, cut out Al, and go right to him. Floyd more active than he was as an active fighter with Al. And he didn't stop fucking with Al. He started getting his money in lump sums. He tired of getting these checks, 20, 30 years down the line. Years down the line. He tired of doing that. Tired of it. So, like I continue to say, man, dude losing the superpowers. It's a matter of time. And if these dudes, get allowed to go elsewhere to make a living and make a killing, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how boxing changes. He's still gonna broker their deals if they under contract. Like Bernard said, that contract still live up to the date that it expired. It still lives up to that date. So, but he ain't as powerful as he once was. At all. So, I can continue to say about him, man. It's to the point where, all you had to do was make big fights. He would have financially prospered. You got all this power, but you're not forcing none of the fights that need to happen. Even the fights that's on your side of the street, You ain't make Gary and Tank. You ain't make Gary and Loma. You ain't make J-Rock and Hurd. I mean, not Hurd. What was it? Hurd and Jamel Charlo. You know, all these other little fights that you could have made, you let these dudes just tune up and squeeze the networks for money, you know, and you spend the money for tune-ups. And then when it's time to take the big fights, guess what? They want super money that y'all can't produce. So his model was flawed. And anybody thought his model brought good boxing or brought boxing back, look how fast and quick they expeditiously got kicked off of network TV. It wasn't a sustainable model. You know what I'm saying? Guys fighting nobody. And some of them nobody fights was good fights, but name brand will always be king in capitalism in America. You know, when it comes to boxing, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to cars, you know, it ain't about, you know, people want names. And Al Haymon refused to give you names in the ring with his fighters and with other fighters that he could have made fights with. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.